Welcome back to the Pretty Little Death. This is Shorts, where I let you know about books you either should know about or should not waste your time on. This week we have 3 new books to look into. I've been trying to branch out into different categories of reading, finding a little bit more obscure reads that may be good and may not be, but I'm looking into different things outside of my normal milieu, as it were. And the first one I have is called My Orc Silver Fox. This is available on KU. It is part of the East Shore Isle books, and this happens to be book 4 of 8. They are cute. They're cozy. This one happens to be a little bit of an age gap with a one-night stand resulting in pregnancy, and I think you guys should know about it. Now, what is going on? It's small town. It's rebound. It's giving a little bit of monster action, but this is actually really good and I really enjoyed it. It's only 224 pages long. It was very quick, not a lot of story to it, and honestly not a lot of smut either. It's a very cozy romantic read. It is by 2 authors, Veronica Kane and Carolyn Lee, so if you are interested, I would pick it up. This is a solid 4.5 stars with 876 ratings on Kindle and a 4.3 on Goodreads with over a span of 703. I give it a good 3. It's a cute, happy, sappy little thing. There's not a lot of conflict. Conflict just has to deal with the fact that she is a lawyer and this was a rebound, and 14 weeks later she's back in her sister's town and has to confront the baby daddy, and he is the elder of his clan in a new world. So there's not a lot of conflict. It's basically, it comes down to communication. I would recommend it. It is in first person, so I'm going to give it a 3, which means definitely if you need something cozy and cute, read this one. Again, that's My Orc Silver Fox by Veronica Kane and Carolyn Lee. The next one is The Rejected Shifter's Required Bride. Okay, so this is a little bit of a dive. If you guys have Kindle Unlimited, you can get it for free. I got it on a Stuff Your Kindle day. It is by Brigitte Delvery. That's Dellery. It is only got 60 ratings on Kindle. It's got a 4.1 on Kindle. You can get it through Kindle Unlimited, but I got it through a Stuff Your Kindle day. It is book 1 of 2. Goodreads give it a 3.7 with 44 ratings. So this is kind of a sneaky, under the radar book. It is very independent. It is about shifters, and there are knots in this, so maybe there's also some other monsters. This is going to be on that fringe end of readers, and I totally get it. She's a human, he's the son of a pack, and he was rejected by his mate and must go to this mate masquerade where they assign you a bride, so that he doesn't go berserk and get ultimately killed by his pack. He has to find a new mate, and he finds her. This is only 268 pages long. It is not good, guys. I would stay away from this. I give this a solid 1, which means I do not recommend anybody to read this. It is so surface. It is not even funny. You can figure out the story, the plot to the story very, very quickly. Obviously, somebody framed him and, all this kind of stuff. It's not worth the time. I read it, so you don't have to. Again, don't read The Rejected Shifter's Required Bride, book 1 of The Mate Masquerade. It is not worth it. If you got it through Stuff Your Kindle day, it's a free book. There you go. If you are going to purchase it, I would not. But you can also look at it through Kindle Unlimited. So, I mean, I guess it's worth the money of nothing. So, sorry, Brigitte, if you ever hear this podcast, I did not enjoy this one. There was just nothing to it. It was not great. All right. So our last book of this week. Oh my goodness. It is The Alpha Got Me by Anne T. Thyssen. That's Thyssen. Guys, I didn't finish this book. I didn't finish it. I DNF'd this book. That will tell you right there how many stars it gets. I DNF'd at 53%. Why? What is it? Okay, so it is an Omegaverse book. I don't remember how I got this. I think I got this through a Stuff Your Kindle Day. Yes, I got it through a Stuff Your Kindle Day. I don't know if you can get it from KU. I will look right now as I talk about this. But what? No. Yes. Unfortunately, you can get this through KU. It is a free read for those who are interested. It looks like it has 4.5 stars on Kindle, which is through 193 reviews. It's also part of a 6-book series. How? Okay, so we've got an Omega who's promised to a Alpha, and they're going to get mated, like, formally the next day. So what does she do? Her sister-in-law decides to allow her a night of freedom. Let her go out and sow her wild oats at a club. The girl is 23 and has never been to a club, never been laid, all that kind of stuff. Okay, whatever. She gets to the club. She starts dancing with somebody. They go off to a dark corner, and who shows up but the guy she's promised to? And lo and behold, not only was he promised her, but they are fated mates. Oh my gosh, oh my goodness. How could this be? Whatever. She does not care. She just wants to be, quote, free, and she keeps telling him that. I just wanted to be free. I just wanted my freedom. I don't want a mate. I don't want an alpha, whatever. Guys, it's the same argument. I am on, like I said, I am at 53%, and we have had the same almost verbatim argument for 23 chapters already. I started this last night. It is high school. It is middle school dressed up as adults. I can't stand it. I'm not finishing it. Don't read it. It is absolute garbage, and the writing is awful. It is cringe. I fell asleep 3 times last night, so much so that my Kindle fell on my face. My husband had to ask me if I was all right. So, those are my recommends or do not reads for this week. I hope you guys are enjoying these shorts. I try to keep them very short, under 15 minutes. Please let me know how I'm doing. If you have some recommendations, you can always join us on Discord. Discord is free. We do have a paid members only area, but everything else, including the book recommendations and discussion rooms, those are available to anyone. We'd love to hear about your book recommendations and what you think about our podcast, because the bestie and I are always looking for better ideas or better reads or new voices. Let us know in the Discord. You can also leave us a comment on the YouTube. Thank you guys for joining us this week, and we will give you some new recommendations next week. Pretty Little Death is recorded by the bestie and the critic, edited by the critic, graphics done by the bestie. All opinions are original and in no way are paid by the author.